everyone, Laura here at the Kin Movement Studio, and today we are moving through HIIT for beginners. So first of all, HIIT stands for High Intensity Interval Training. And basically we move through 3 or 4 different exercises, 3 rounds of each one, and we move for about 45 seconds with 15-second rests. In today's practice for beginners, we're going to do 20 seconds of movement with 15-second rests, so we can start slow and just see how we feel. The benefits of HIIT are tremendous. In a very short amount of time, we improve our circulation, we get aerobic and anaerobic exercise in, and it's really good for fat burning in a short amount of time as well. Now, HIIT, of course, isn't for everyone. If you have any issues with your joints, osteoarthritis, anything like this, it might be too intense, especially if there is any kind of high impact. You can also do HIIT where you don't leave the ground, but in general, there can be some hopping and some impact on your feet. So it isn't for everyone, but this is a good place to start if you're curious, because we're gonna take things really nice and slow and do some really basic HIIT exercises. Today, we're moving through 5 basic exercises, starting with jumping jacks, good old jumping jacks. We're bringing those back. And then we're gonna move down onto the mat and do some push-ups from our knees. And then we're gonna come back up and move through squats and high knees, and I'll demonstrate each one before we start. And then we will go back down onto the mat and we'll do arm circles. So we're getting kind of a full body toning today, and it will give us a really good taste of what HIIT might feel like. So let's get started on our mat. Come on, we're gonna get right into our jumping jacks, and that's gonna get our heart rate up right away. So I want you to just find a steady breath, do your best, and if you need to breathe out, in and out through the mouth, go ahead and do that as the heart rate climbs. So we're gonna start with our 20 seconds, jumping jacks. Let's go, join me. Yay, I don't think I've done these for a while. And you don't have to jump really high. You can keep your feet pretty close to the ground here. And if this feels like too much already, we've got about 5 more seconds to go. You can keep your feet stable and just move the arms, right? Just like this. Let's do 3 more, 2, 1, pause. And then just kind of march on the spot or walk around your mat for our 15-second break. Can take a little stroll. And then get stationed and ready to move right back into round 2 jumping jacks. Here we go. You can jump around, you can spin around your mat. You don't have to face one direction. There it is. I can start to feel the heart rate climbing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Doing great. Ooh, I can even feel that in my calves a little bit. So when you take these rest periods, really bring in some deep breaths. Let's get the oxygen flooding our system, moving into the muscles. 3, 2, 1, final round, jumping jacks. Here we go. Remember, you can keep your feet stationed and just get your arms moving. You don't have to move as fast as I am. You can move slower. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, walk it out. Little rest. Take some deep breaths in. So remember, next we're moving down onto the mat so we can start to get ourselves positioned. And if you want a little extra padding under the knees, then just pull your mat back and fold it up so it's a little squishier there under the knees. We're coming into push-ups from the knees. So hands a little bit wider than our mat, and we're gonna lower the chest down, elbows bend, and press right back up. And press. So here, keep your belly engaged, keep your tummy pulling in, your tailbone long, chest nice and open, and let's begin, 20 seconds. Nice and slow to start here. Inhale down, exhale as you press up and feel the chest muscles really turn on. Feel the upper arms really turn on. And we want to keep the neck nice and long, the face and jaw pretty relaxed. If this is too much of a dip, coming down, we've got about 5 more seconds here, guys. You can just come halfway and just do like 1 or 2 inches down and back up. So keep it small, adjust and modify for your body. And then just press back into child's pose to rest. 15-second rest. Some deep breaths. You can also lean back into the shins and open the arms wide. That might feel like a better release and stretch as you take your breath. And then we get ready for round 2. Place the hands wider than your mat. Lean your chest forward and either tiny little push-up or we go down halfway and press. Remember to breathe. Inhale, press, exhale. Press, exhale. Five more seconds. That's it, press back. You're gonna feel that start to really build up some strength. So these short little rests and these repetitive movements are what really give us that sculpting and that toning, that muscle memory. Couple big breaths. Round 3, let's get ready, here we go. This is the last round of push-ups. We're gonna lower and press, lower and press. Maybe little baby push-ups, right? I'll do that for round 3, so join me if you like, or dip your chest down halfway and press all the way up. 10 more seconds to go. Nice long neck, remember, navel hugging to spine, tailbone long. Pressing through the hands, the fingers and the fingertips. That is it, press back. You can kneel or come into child's pose. Maybe take a big arm stretch with me, open your wings wide, give yourself a hug. That felt good. So another reason that I really like HIIT is you really don't need anything to do it. You just need your body, you need to show up with a little bit of time. You don't need any equipment. You're just using your body weight, so it's pretty cool in that way. So next we're coming into our squats. So I'll show you from the side and then I'll face you as well. Separate your feet below your hips. So we're gonna shift the weight back into the heels, let the arms come forward. That's gonna help to counterbalance you so you don't fall back on your butt. So we're gonna dip the hips down, press down a lot through the heels, and then we stand. Okay, so try it out. So dip down and stand. And if you want to, you can also angle your toes open just a couple degrees. Right? See if that feels better in the knees or the hips for you. And join me. Let's go, round 1, squats. Inhale, lower, exhale to stand. Exhale to stand. Keep going. And you don't have to sit as low as me. You can just take a little bend, right? Okay, you can also sit lower than me and go for it. Okay, that's it. I think that was definitely 20 seconds. Walk it out. Big breaths in. So we're moving into the back body, into the legs a little bit more here. Couple big breaths. Round 2. Separate the feet below the hips or just a little bit wider. Maybe toes turn out, lower, press. Press. Good, keep going. Remember, you can slow it down. You do not have to move this quickly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and walk. Invite some breath. I hope you're feeling good. You should feel a little bit of warmth. You should feel the heart rate climbing. I do. Get ready for round 3 here. Separate the feet, And here we go. Lower and press, lower and press, and press. Keep going. You got this. Give it your best. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, you did it. All right, walk it out. Take some deep breaths in and out. So we're 3 exercises in. We've got 2 more to go. And our next one is high knees, so we're gonna stay standing. And then on the last one, we'll move down. So high knees is literally marching on the spot. Opposite arm with opposite knee. Just helps with the momentum and the flow of the movement, okay? So start when you're ready. Now, as you pull your knee in, think about your core. So we want to squeeze the abs in towards the spine and even lift and hug upwards. We want to press off the floor and feel our feet kind of springing up off the floor. And we want to stay tall in the spine. Let's take our rest, walk around. How are you doing? Let's go for round 2 of the high knees. Here we go. Okay, so go for it here. Spring those feet off the floor, marching on the spot. We're activating deep in the hip flexors and right into our belly muscles. Keeping the heart rate climbing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it out for 15 seconds. So you're getting the feel for this. I hope you're doing okay with it. I hope you're enjoying it. We're gonna do 1 more round of high knees, and then we have our last exercise. Here we go. Spring off the feet. Stay tall. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Invite some breath. Okay, we're gonna make our way down for our final exercise. Arm circles. Come into a comfortable seat. We've got some time to take a couple more breaths here. Extend the arms out from the shoulders. Flex your wrists so the fingertips point up, and let's begin to circle the arms. So try to keep your arm bones nice and long, reaching out of the shoulders. And you don't have to hyperextend the elbow. You can even keep a soft micro bend in your elbow joint. Try your best to keep the tops of the shoulders dropping down. Breathing steadily. And just starting to tone and work into the arm muscles. So just take note of which direction you're circling and we'll reverse it on the next one. Let's rest. Drop those arms down or give yourself a squeeze. Take some breath. You're doing really good. And so for some of you, this will be enough, right? Doing 1 full cycle of this practice. And for others, you might do this whole thing again, a 2nd time, even a 3rd time. Okay, so you can really adjust for the intensity level that you want when you're practicing. Let's circle the arms the other way. Arms reaching out from the shoulders, sitting tall through the spine. I only came across HIIT exercises like 5 or 6 years ago. And of course it was fused with yoga. So it was like yoga HIIT fusion classes. And I've been pretty hooked ever since. I really like integrating it into my yoga practice. I really like the method of adding lots of variety into my exercise routine. Let's stop and rest those arms. I can feel that Give your head a turn left and right, free up any tension or tightness in the neck. Yeah, I just think that variety is key when it comes to finding different types of movement, exercise. The same applies to eating food and getting your nutrition. We want a variety of food, of plant-based foods in our diet. Okay, last round. This is it. So let's circle maybe the same way that we did the first round. Nice little controlled circles, like you're waxing the side of your car or your truck. Change direction, go the other way. Here we go. Remember, drop those shoulders down, keep the breathing steady. Arms long, little micro bend that you can feel in the elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the arms down. Well done. So you should feel the cells kind of coming alive. You can feel some circulation moving through the body. Give yourself a squeeze, maybe a pat on the back. And decide if you want to move through this whole practice again 1 or 2 more times. I hope that that gave you a little taste of HIIT and that you'll join us again for another practice. Thank you. Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here. If you're enjoying what we're sharing, please give us a like, and you can also subscribe to this channel below. And if you want to follow us along on this journey, you can find us at kin.co or on Instagram at kinsite.